Oh man, in this video, we're gonna talk about a generation of head busters and if there's any hope left for our youngsters. Oh man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise, author of the book Overstanding, a comprehensive look at gangster rap, its subgenres, and their effects on our generation. Today is our OVF Friday, and we getting right into this thing, man. Check this video out, and I'm going to talk about it.
Bystanders struck by gunfire at a Bay Area bar not long after the Warriors won their NBA championship.
It happened on a busy street in front of a lot of people in downtown Oakland, and it was all caught on surveillance camera.
KPX5's Da Lin has the exclusive video and talked to nervous business owners and neighbors.
Surveillance footage shows the shooting was a targeted hit. The murder victim was standing right next to the van, but stray bullets hit multiple bystanders. It was a busy night on 14th Street. A lot of people out and about in downtown Oakland. Some were perhaps celebrating the Warriors winning a championship. Just before 10:30 Thursday night, surveillance video showed the victim in the yellow jacket walking near 14th and Harrison. As he was talking to a couple of women, an SUV pulled up on the street. 4 gunmen got out and opened fire on him. It appeared a gun was jammed briefly. The driver of the SUV came around and fired a few more shots at the victim as he was on the ground. Here's a different camera angle. Oakland police say the targeted victim died at the scene. So far, no motive. They would only say the victim was a 25-year-old San Francisco man. Police say the shooting injured a woman who was talking to the victim. A bullet grazed a security guard standing in front of the nearby halftime sports bar. Stray bullets also hit 2 customers inside a different bar.
All right, man. Clearly, you can see some real gangster activity going on. I'm talking about, bruh, like, these, like, today people on some old other type stuff, man. Like, real talk. And it's such a, like, I'm almost lost for words. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, crazy gangster stuff ain't never happened. Like, this ain't the first time, but it's like when you seeing this stuff, like, back in the day, there weren't no cameras like that. So, you know, stuff happened, but it's like, you know, you might hear about it, but this ain't the move. It's like, this ain't no scene. Like, that was real surveillance camera footage of a killing right in front of everybody. I mean, like, that's some old gangster stuff for real. You know, they pull up in the SUV, probably a rental or a stolen whip, whatever the case may be, whatever they did with the drivers, the plates and all that. But it's like, bruh, they jumped out 4 deep. Bruh had the yapper, straight had the chopper, just close range. I'm talking about, and that's one of them things. I'm about to read the book, but that's one of them things, man. Like, well, first, let me read the book. Let me read the book. All right, so page 203, man. It's this chapter or subtitle was called. Well, the first part, the whole chapter was a generation down with a question mark. Like, it's a question. And then I started getting into the sub chapters. Booze is big business. Sex, more sex. Have a baby, just a baby. The facts. All right, where is that? A generation of head busters. Page 237. The song, We Some Head Busters. We Some Head Busters. The song, We Some Head Busters, is by an Atlanta rapper by the name of Lil Scrappy. One, Daryl Richardson. Richardson dropped this song in 2003, the year that I came out of high school. Man, I tell you, this song was responsible for so many fights. Honestly, as soon as I heard the synthesizer play the tune, I could feel some reactions in my body. No cap. When I was writing this and I pulled up the song, dun, 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 like, my body started moving. I'm like, man, this stuff is amazing. The reality of music. Music is a tool. Music is a weapon if used wrongly. This stuff is powerful stuff, y'all. I'm not just doing this for my health. This stuff is real. As soon as I played the John, I was like, dun, 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 and again, song came out when I was in high school many, many, many years ago. You know, just a immersive reality as soon as I heard it, because like so many experiences from that song. As the beat built up and then dropped, I even began to move with it. This is some amazing stuff here. I cut the song off and went back to write. The last section, that we're discussing is violence and crime. As I stated before, I am fully persuaded that music affects our lives. I know from my own life and personal experiences. With that said, there is one aspect that I have seen affected again and again: violence. All right, so I talked about the genesis of that type of music and that part, but I'm going to skip to the end of the chapter. This stuff is real, y'all. Like, man. All right, page 242. All right. Check this out, y'all. This is real. 241. Then going to 242. Besides Project Pat, the Rough Riders, C Murder, Soulja Slim, Tupac, Fat Joe, Mac 10, Juvenile, and even 3 6 Mafia all released projects in 2001, music project. The individuals or groups named promote violence, robbery, drugs, and unmarried sex within their rhymes. Realistically speaking, some worse than others. Why is this important? Because according to one source, check this out, and I quote, youth look for models to shape their behavior and values. This don't say it right here. This was a study that was done. It said young people look for models to help shape their behavior and their values. They're coming into the world impressionable. They need somebody or something to follow. Given the hours of exposure to real and fictitious characters engaging in violent escapades and antisocial behavior, youth come to believe that violence is not only normal, quote unquote, but also admirable. Do you hear what that? I'm going to read this again. Youth look for models to shape their behavior and values. Given the hours of exposure to real and fictitious characters engaging in violent escapades and antisocial behavior, youth come to believe that violence is not only normal, but also admirable. This is amazing. My conclusion is this. From my perspective and specific studies, gangster rap music and other forms of music do have a level of influence on the listener. The degree of control depends on the listener. The degree of control of the music on a person's life depends on the listener. In my experiences, everything that we listen to, meaning my peers and me at that time, we lived that lifestyle to various degrees. Myself, I was promiscuous, running through the females. I sold drugs. I used drugs. I carried guns. I got drunk, etc. I knew individuals that did all that I mentioned and more. Use your imagination. Certain songs would be played according to the mood, and at times certain songs would be played to get us in the mood for specific activities, as I listed earlier. Smoking CDs were created for the club. We might get crunk with some Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Pastor Troy, or 3 6 Mafia. This was life. I've been around some of the young guys in my city and seen them rap murderous lyrics with such heart, with such conviction, with such experience that you could tell that they caught bodies. Overall, I believe that from what I found in researching this is that multiple factors determine the mindset of individuals and their activities and behaviors. Further study of this phenomenon reveals some interesting findings. In summary, the main thing is to be aware of the effect that the music you listen to has on your emotional state and to adjust it accordingly. So, when you see this video, how they gun this dude down, and again, this is the reality of this. I done been on both sides, you feel me? So, I have to be true to who I am as a man of God and what I was called to do in the earth, but I've been in them streets. I ran in them streets. I've been in real life situations, real world situations. I know what it's like to have animosity. I know what it's like. You know, I'm not no overly violent person. Like, I'm a real cool dude, easy to get along with, more lovable than anything. Really prefer no conflict, but I throw hands if I gotta throw hands. I slang iron if I gotta slang iron. I brawl with my people if I gotta brawl with my people. And I bust it. I've been in all them situations. I done threw these dogs. I done slang iron. I done did whatever it is I had to do in the situations that I was in. But me personally, I would prefer to chill with some females, smoke some weed, drink some liquor, some beer, party, have a good old time. That was my preferred method. That was my preferred choices back then. I'd rather really just chill, smoke, drink, get up with some females, you know, get it in, whatever. I ain't trying to fight and shoot and all that unless that's what we got to do. If we got to fight, we're going to fight. We got to shoot, we're going to shoot. We got to whatever. I would prefer to chill. Some people really want drama. Some people really want the drama, the action, the violence and all that. And that's what, I get it. I don't know what that dude did for them to kill that man like that. And that be one of them things, because it's like, dang, bro, what did you do that made them want to kill you like that? Like, I've been at funerals, of course. Oh, he was a good son, and he was a, you know, and he was a father to his children. Yeah, I get all that. I do. But I also know that guys out here be reckless, they be wild, they be treacherous, they be larcening, you know, scandalous, thieves, like all type of stuff go on. Again, I'm not justifying nothing. I'm in a place in my life and doing what I'm doing. I want to see peace. I want to see growth. I want to see truces. I want to see us grow and come together as a people, as a community, as a generation. But one of the differences with me, I've actually lived this stuff. I know what it's like, bruh, that, he got to go. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shawty violated. Like, bump that. When she gets seen, she getting dragged. Like, on sight, shawty. When you see her, like, no questions, like, smash her. You know what I'm saying? Or, bruh, when we see them dudes, letting that junk rip, no questions. We gonna just start dumping. Like, so I've been in them environments and I know what it's like. I truly pray that we can make a difference. And that's what I'm here to do. They jumped out with the chopper, with the pistols. They gunned him down. My condolences to that man, his family. I'm here to make a change. So be tuning in to our OVF Overstanding Fridays. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What's your thoughts on this type of violence? What if that was your brother? What if that was your cousin? You know, our people perpetuate these types of lifestyles, but it's like something has to change. Please get the book, Overstanding, A Comprehensive Look at Gangster Rap. You can order that below. You can also order the t-shirt below. Think different, live different. That's what I'm here to do. You can also get the Lord Save My City shirt down below. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what time it is, man. If you think different, then you're going to live different. Any questions? Y'all bless.